Me and some friends did a Game of Thrones podcast about episode 5, discussing it and whatnot. If you guys do want to view it, go ahead and click the annotation on screen or the link in the description. But not now, after this video. Yeah, it's a good one. What is going on, guys, and welcome. It's InfernoKun, and we don't have a teaser for episode 6 of Game of Thrones The Ice Dragon, but that's okay because, they don't want to give away too much information on what's going to go down in the episode. So we're going in knowing that we pretty much have a war starting because Griff, the Whitehills, either killing Asher or Roderick, definitely kind of is the last straw for the Whitehills, and pretty much the Whitehills trying to target Asher and take him down before he even gets to get back to Ironrath. It's kind of showing that the Whitehills are kind of scared of what the Forresters may do. If they get too many allies, too many soldiers, they might go ahead and overthrow them, take them out. Therefore, the Whitehills ambushing Asher at the docks will get rid of one problem. Therefore, they don't have to deal with Asher coming back with an army, and that's one problem gone. Then all they will have to deal with was Roderick. And yeah, the war is officially going to start and go down. Now, that's what I'm hoping for to happen in episode 6. We have a war with the Whitehills. Now, obviously, looking back at our army, we got about, I guess, like 15, 20 pit fighters. Some died because they went under the gate. Some got killed. So we're kind of left with around 15, not really sure. But yeah, also our Forrester soldiers, we got a few of those. And other than that, we don't really have, anybody else. We have, of course, not really anybody else who can help us out in the war. Now, of course, like Amaya said, or whoever said that, the pit fighters are worth about 20 or 10 cell swords. These pit fighters are great at fighting. We have Amaya. She's probably the best, maybe because she was the leader of the pit fights. And of course, we lost Beast. That is like really tragic because he was a big guy. He took out the 2 Whitehill soldiers with one swing. So he was a big guy. I am sad to see him go. He was a great character from what we saw so far. He was definitely a pretty brutal dude, and to lose him kind of feels a bit empty. But we do have Bloodsong, whether you killed him or spared him. Now, he impressed me a lot. I mean, his fighting skills, I definitely wanted to keep him alive so he can help us out with the war, and that would be pretty good because, having him on our side, him being such a talented fighter with the spear and everything else, that would help out a lot, and he might well try his best too. So, and then we have some other ones that are probably, just there. So yeah, Asher's pit fighters probably going to be great at fighting. I mean, obviously we had to give them some good weapons and give them some good armor, and they'll be ready to go ahead and fight like a regular army. Other than that, the Forrester soldiers, we have some of those, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully the pit fighters will be kind of enough to, handle the Whitehill soldiers. I'm kind of really skeptical about that because the Whitehills are also gathering their own army. They're going to buy cell swords. From what Lyman told us, that Lord Whitehill is planning on getting some more cell swords, and Andros is the one who's going to sell the ironwood to get the money to get more cell swords. So that's where Mira's part comes in a big deal. Her trying to stop Andros from getting the ironwood business and getting some money to help out the Whitehills, that can be a pretty big thing for Mira. Now, of course, in episode 5, we had a choice to actually go ahead and get the information from Tyrion or not do that, and if you do succeed, I guess that Cersei will handle your problem for you, and that would be pretty cool. Of course, that would be pretty big if that choice actually made a big difference in Andros succeeding in getting the money for the Sellsword army, or with Mira getting rid of Andros. Therefore, Mira has to market to herself to make more money and to secure a bigger army, or even more money for the Forresters, therefore they can buy a bigger army, and that would be pretty much where Mira's part comes in hand. Now, let's go ahead and move on to Garrett Tuttle. He's beyond the wall, and he's going to find the North Grove, and for right now, we don't have any new details on, basically what the North Grove is. Sylvie did give us a little bit more talk about the North Grove, telling Garrett how people who go there, they don't really come out anymore. They just disappear inside there and they never be found again. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, at this point, episode 6, what can it be? I made a discussion about this, but I'm not gonna go into it that much. But like, how it's gonna help House Forrester a lot. You know, Garrett's on the other side of the wall. Iron Wrath is miles away. How will Garrett be able to track back to Iron Wrath if he is able to? Because we have White Walkers, we have Wildlings, we have the people at the wall. He definitely did desert the Night's Watch, so they will be after him too if he shows up again. So what can Garrett do at this point that can actually let him return back to Iron Wrath and help out the Forresters with the war? And I'm kind of wondering, like, you know, is Garrett gonna die at the North Grove? You know, what could it be? Could it be something that can help out the Forresters with the war, or help them out long term in the future? I'm not really sure about that, but yeah. So right now, I'm kind of like scared a little bit because the troops we have are kind of a bit low, and the Whitehills are definitely building their own bigger army. And how can the Forresters actually stand up to that unless we get more troops? And that's kind of why Mira's part is getting a bit more important, you know, stopping the Whitehills from getting more troops and help the Forresters get money to buy more troops, buy more cell swords, and that can actually be a good thing too. Now, of course, you can, like, not get the gold from Daenerys. That is a lot of gold that Daenerys gave out. I'm quite sure that whole chest isn't for about 20 cell swords. I mean, a few gold bars, we can give them to the pit fighters, and there we go, we got them paid off. And we can probably use the rest of the gold to go ahead and buy more cell swords. That will be actually a pretty good thing, because Daenerys did give us a chest full of gold. And we can give probably the pit fighters like half of that gold and use the rest to buy some actual cell swords, a lot of them. And that could be a good thing. Maybe if your Mira does not succeed in stopping Andros, maybe we can go ahead and have Asher's gold to go ahead and buy more cell swords. That could be a good thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. This is probably gonna be a part 1 thing on the, you know, the war thing. Next video, I will speak about the Glenmores, and yeah, they could be a potential ally from what I think. You know, I'll go into more detail about that in the next video, because right now I'm looking at it from a perspective of you left Roderick behind and Asher is the Lord of Iron Wrath right now. Next video, I'll be focusing more on leaving Asher behind and Roderick still alive, so I'll kind of be more talking about, you know, the benefits of having Asher stay behind and Roderick still be alive. So thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more Game of Thrones videos. This has been InfernoKun. If you guys do have any suggestions for topics, comment them down below and I'll get on that. Thank y'all once again, and I'll see you guys next time on Game of Thrones.